back. This 2000 Gaming again. We're another Snowbreak Containment Zone. So before we start the video, if you're liking the videos for Snowbreak and if you're liking the streams, please do consider subscribing to the channel and following me on Twitch. Trying to reach 3,000 subscribers by the end of this year. With your help, that would come into fruition. Plus, I'll be giving away codes as well. I'll be trying to stream tomorrow as well to give away more codes for you guys who's gonna be coming into the stream. So please do come in and have fun there. So without further ado, I'm just gonna be talking about Houston. We have a problem, okay? We have a problem right now, and I feel like I know this Lyfe is really strong, but there's a very big caveat on this lovely lady that we're having right now, Lyfe Infinite Sight. She's really good. I'm just gonna put out the pros and cons right now, and then I'm gonna be talking about how you play her. We're not gonna be talking about fully the skills in itself. We're just gonna be talking about how she plays and the mechanic that she needs to play on. But I advise you first, you need to get the, like for example here, you need to get the full neuronics, okay? You need to get full neuronics of the character to get a hold of the abilities of Lyfe. So I'm gonna show you why that you need full neuronics, because this would be your bread and butter, like Unbound Frost Flash, okay? I know we're not gonna be talking about lots of like jargons right now here, but this is fairly easy. This is her standard skill once she's active, because she's gonna be your damage dealer. She's always gonna be on the screen moving forward while you're playing. So she's gonna be casting that Unbound Frost Flash, and like that's your standard skill, okay? So when she casts that, if your neuronics is full on this skill, after using her standard skill, Lyfe immediately gains full dodge shot charge. Okay, so Unbound Flash, she uses this, okay, marks those enemies who are hit by this Unbound Frost Flash, and then instantaneously with your neuronics up, you will have now the dodge shot charge, and with that dodge shot charge, it's gonna increase the damage of those marked characters whenever you hit using your dodge shot charge. It's fairly easy. So the mechanic is, you press your standard skill, marks everybody, you get an instantaneous dodge shot charge. Always be wary about this one. It's written here, dodge shot charge. You're gonna be using your dodge, okay, while she's shooting. It's automatically you dodging while she's shooting. That's what's happening, okay? So standard skill, marks everybody. Dodge shot charge is activated. Use that one by pressing dodge. But again, caveat would be, you need to be wary of your camera angles, okay? You need to know the directional buttons, because again, marking the enemy is also, you need to direct where you're directing that one to, okay? You can use your standard skill pressing forward, she will move forward, or if you will push the directional button to the right while using your standard skill, she stripes to the right or stripes to the left or stripes backwards, okay? So those are the things that you need to know. And then again, the dodge shot charge as well, you need to direct that one as well. Almost like Katchak Line's standard skill, that you use that, it's either front, back, left, and right. It's gonna be like a souped up Katchak Line where you're playing her. She has high mobility, high damage, high ammo capacity, and she can zip around the place like crazy. But always be wary about your dodge. So again, the mechanic would be standard skill, instant dodge shot, use your space bar, hitting those enemies, increasing the damage, and then shoot, regular shooting, that will increase the amount of the markings. So there's gonna be a mark, the eye mark in the middle. Once it's active again, you can use your dodge shot again, and then shoot again, fill that one up, and then if you see your standard skill up again, use your standard skill. Okay, so like if you're really a good mobile user, or you're playing like PUBG, you might be able to like mitigate that kind of like a hurdle with regards to the camera angles using Lyfe as your main DPS. But like I feel like on the PC, it's much better to use. Okay, I'm gonna be posting how I do this on my stream earlier. I'm gonna be posting what I had investigated or what I have tested, how she plays. But the big elephant in the room is her ult. Okay, her ultimate, it's not that great. Okay, her ultimate is strong, don't get me wrong, but after she casts her ult, it takes a long time and it's a bit slow while you're moving. but you're gonna get hit. You're not invulnerable on that state. You're gonna get hit, especially if you're fighting big bosses. If you're fighting big bosses and they have a stun mechanic or a freeze mechanic, your super will get cancelled. That's crazy. Okay? It's just like a free Shahash, but you're moving. Okay, free Shahash has this like photon cannon, like a big laser that she stays on that area while she's shooting, and she can get hit. While on the other hand, Lyfe, she can move around, but it's like a slow tornado. But you're still gonna get hit by the tornado, and you're gonna get stunned or frozen that time. My suggestion is, I think she needs a buff. Okay, buff on a sense of the super. Buff and nerf at the same time. Decrease how long is the super, because it's gonna be crazy if you keep that long of a super and then she's invulnerable. So my suggestion is maybe do the ult for like 7 seconds. 7 seconds while on that state, she's invulnerable. So I think that's a much more reasonable buff. But other than that, all of her kit is really good. So that's the only thing that's wrong with this character in itself. So you will see the video on how I like talk about this one on the chat as well. So please do like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and let's roll that clip, guys. Did you see how fast this enemy dies? See, look at this. See? The good thing is this damage. See, look at that, bro. Like, she's jumping around like crazy. Her mobility is really great. See? You can redirect the rolls. You can have spam roll dodge. Now, this is gonna be the tornado. I need to avoid the arrow. Like, is the tornado faster than the arrow? Where the hell is she? See? It gets cancelled by a stun. Okay. The enemy. The fact of the matter is, she has a weakness on her ult. But the good thing is, she kills... It's either you kill them very fast. So, it's either you kill them very fast or you get killed first. Woohoo! So you can practically kill her very quickly. See? So she's okay. Problem is you can't really use her ult. Which, like, I'm not quite sure if they're gonna buff that, but like if they buff it, like that's gonna be crazy.